Assalamualaikum and hi madam. I am Nafazrina and this is my partner Nur Ashikin and Maizato Atira. Today we would like to present to you about three types of hierarchy structure of three public listed company.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Ashikin binti Marabi. Today I will talk about functional hierarchy. The company that use this functional hierarchy is Airtel. Before we started what is functional hierarchy, why this company use hierarchy and what the effect or benefit that they got when they use this hierarchy. Now let's take a look what is Airtel first. Airtel is a company that connected millions of people in India around the world. Sunil Bhartimita is the one who founded Airtel in 1986. Their mission is the hunger to win customer for life. Meanwhile, their vision is to enrich the life of our customer. They use a current regional operator to set standard in the industry. Their service and products are 2G, 3G, 4G wireless services, fixed line telephone, high-speed internet and DTH. Their organization charts are: the chairman as Sunil Bhartimita, Ajay Putty as Chief Operating Officer India and South Africa, Adarsh Sikumar Nair as a Chief Product and Experience Officer, Ajay Chitraka as Director and Chief Executive Officer, Herman Mehta as a Global Chief Information Officer, Ravi Gadri as a Chief Regulator Officer, Makash Migal as Director Supply Chain, Badai Bagi as a Chief Financial Officer India and South Africa, Randit Sekhon as a Director Network and Chief Technology Officer, Sunil Talda as a Chief Executive Officer DTH, Shashwat Sharma as a Chief Marketing Officer and Video Growthy as Director, Counsel and Legal. Okay, next let's talk about their hierarchy. They use functional hierarchy. It means it divided their special function into a smaller group. For example, they divided their function into IT department, marketing department, finance department and more. Each department has their own director or chief. Functional structure is suitable for continuous operation and Airtel is a continuous operation. Functional structure is suitable for Airtel because their strategy is to become more advanced than other companies. Effect that they cut in their profit or their organization are: firstly, their production in higher quality. It's because tests and rules did not change very much. So there's a little time to employee to spend learning on their specific roles or tests. An employee only have to answer or ask a question to one director on their department only, reducing confusion among employees. Furthermore, they reduce the burden on the top executive. It is because there is a director on each department, and the director in charge look after their department or functional area only, so it reduces the burden on the top executive. The third effect that they got are it also increases efficiency as director and the group of employee performs their specialized and limited operation. It is suitable for Airtel because their strategy to become more advanced than other companies finally achieve. Workers may find it boring to working on the same task, becoming less functional over time. If promotion did not handle well by the director, they maybe have the worker may be discouraged to do their work. Some changes in department, employee will get a hard time to adjust themselves.
Coca-Cola Company, American corporation, founded in 1886 and today engaged in a primary manufacturing sale of syrup and concentrate of Coca-Cola, a sweet carbonated beverage. The founder of the Coca-Cola created by the Atlanta pharmacy, who is Dr. John S. Pemberton. The Coca-Cola Company also produce and sell other than Coca-Cola products like soft drink and citrus beverage. By now, they have over 2,800 of products that available at the 20 hundreds of countries. There are many countries that have a Coca-Cola company like Malaysia, Sri Lanka, Ghana, Zambia, South Africa, and other than that. The Coca-Cola company used a divisional organization structure. As you can see in the slide, they are start with the president, and at the end of the structure, they have a subdivision for each geographic divisional. Company use divisional hierarchy structure because they can easily break their organization down into the safe number of cells contained division. It is because the main Coca-Cola company use this structure because they will help them to make sure each division have their self-sufficiency unit. From this divisional, they will help the Coca-Cola main company can manage their company separate with other branches in the world. Company can increase their profit because they can directly measure each of their divisional unit. From this perspective, we can see the divisional structure can also gain their profit and achieve a high revenue in every year.
Today I would like to tell you about Philips company. Koninklijke Philips NV is a multinational corporation headquartered in Amsterdam. Formerly one of the largest electronic companies in the world and currently focused on health technology, with other divisions being successfully divested. The Philips company was founded in 1891 by Gerard Philips and Frederick Philips. Frederick, a banker based on Zuidbrommel, the finance purchase and set up an empty building in Eindhoven. It was one of the largest electronic conglomerates in the world and currently employs around 74,000 people across 100 countries. Philips is organized into three main divisions, such as Philips Consumer Health, was formerly Philips Consumer Electrics, Philips Domestic Appliances and Personal Care, and Philips Healthcare, formerly Philips Medical Systems. The organizational chart. First is Frans van Houten, the CEO. Next is Sophie Bechu, the COO. Next is Abhijit Bhattacharya. He is Chief Financial Officer. Next is Rob Cascella. He is Chief Business Leader, Precision Diagnosis. Next is Marnik van Gineken. He is Chief Legal Officer. Next, Andy Ho. He is Chief Market Leader of Philips Greater China. Next is Roy Jacob. He is Chief Business Leader, Connected Care. Next is Hans Sebren de Jong. He is Chief of International Markets. Next is Bert van Mers. He is Chief Business Leader, Image Guide Therapy. Next is Vitor Roca. He is Chief Market Leader of Philips North America. Next is Danila Seabrook. She is Chief Human Resource Officer. Next is Jorian Tas. He is Chief Innovation and Strategy Officer. As you can see the image below, this company uses matrix organizational structure. It combines functional and divisional, so it's more complex. This company separate them into divisional projects and products. Matrix management was enormously popular in 1970s and 1980s. Famous company like Philips was the first company to set up matrix structure after Second World War. Is business of the company. This company, which is focusing its business on medical equipment and services, best known for the making light bulbs, electrical appliances, and television sets. Philips has dropped these activities in face of fierce competition from Asia. It focuses now more on high-end medical and health technology as well as household appliances. The company reaffirmed in 2020 targets of 4.0 and 6.0% increase in sales, a comparable basis plus an improved operating margin. Using matrix structure, the responsibility the product to go up and down depending on product dimensions such as reaching, distribution, and the target market. This enables the business to use its marketing resources more efficiently. It had national organizations and product divisions, and for a while they operate successfully as a network. The network was held together by a number of coordinating committees which resolve any conflict between the two. This company uses matrix structure by the executive committee, operates under the chairmanship of the CEO, and shares responsibility for the deployment of Philips' strategies, policies, and achievement of its objective and result. This is because matrix structure can help in more flexible environment and open communication between employees. For example, if a project about to end and a new one is about to begin, resources can be transferred from the former to the latter, just as structure can also help in the efficient use of limited resources.